Lokoz boxing. As you may have heard by now, Oscar Valdez has tested positive in his VADA testing for a banned substance. I wanted to make this video to clarify some of the things that are being said or some of the speculation that has been built after these news broke out. So to start with, the first couple of articles that came out, or the first videos talking about this issue, were making it seem like Oscar Valdez was using steroids or some type of performance enhancer to gain strength. As the news progressed, we later got a little bit more information letting us know that it was for some type of diuretic substance. And diuretic substances can be very controversial because right off the back you would think that a diuretic medication or drug would be used for the purpose of just making weight, as a way to help yourself out to meet the catch weight. However, diuretics have been used in the past to mask other substances that are being used that would normally cause you to test positive. So the speculation from people's end was that Valdez was taking a diuretic to try to mask some type of steroid he was using. We have more information now about what's happening, and we have more details. Not a lot more, but just a little more. It has come out that Valdez is not using a diuretic. He wasn't using any type of steroid or a diuretic that could be used to mask any other substances. What he was using was a drug that goes by the name of phentermine. Phentermine, I believe it's pronounced. I haven't got my doctor's degree or pharmaceutics license yet, so pardon me if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. As far as what this drug does, it's a hunger suppressor. It's a drug that's it's actually the most prescribed drug in the United States to overweight patients by doctors, so that they can get that advantage at losing weight at a faster rate. Phentermine will cause you to test positive on a urine test for amphetamines. Amphetamine is a synthetic additive that is used to help treat children that have ADD or even adults that have ADD. Essentially, what phentermine does, and the chemicals or other drugs that it's composed of, is it suppresses hunger and it kind of speeds up your body's capacity to lose weight. So there are two things that this tells us. To start with, we know that he was not using any type of steroids to gain power on his next fight. So that is the good news for Oscar Valdez's fans or anybody who appreciated him as a fighter, is that he wasn't trying to get the edge to gain power, strength. He wasn't taking steroids. And we know, because we know what he was taking now. And unlike the diuretics that he was being accused at first of taking to mask some type of greater drug or steroid, the phentermine does not work in a way where it would mask other banned substances. The bad news is that although we haven't had a statement from Oscar Valdez or his team, Eric Reynoso's boxing camp, on what happened, it does seem like what really happened is that Valdez was taking phentermine to try to meet the catch weight. And even if that is the case, that he's trying to meet the catch weight and just lose weight at a faster rate, and he's not trying to gain power through steroids, at the end of the day, it's still a banned substance, and there may be consequences for this. If I've had to speculate, his fight will probably be canceled. It settles a little better when you find out that he was taking this to lose weight, to meet the catch weight, and not some other drug to try to get the advantage as far as hulking up or, using steroids or get that power advantage. With that being said, we don't know from his own words what has happened. I always try to give the benefit of the doubt to people, so we will have to wait and hear what has occurred according to Valdez and his team. As of right now, it doesn't look good for them either way. It's still a bad substance, and it's still not very professional of a fighter to use a bad substance to gain any type of advantage, whether it be strength or losing weight. Oscar Valdez has taken the VADA test in the past, so we cannot go back and just take away all the progress and all the good things he's done in the past and say it was due to a drug that causes you to lose weight at a faster rate. It would have shown up on prior VADA testing that has been done in the past. He did participate in the Olympics. He is an Olympics champion, so he knows better than anyone that this type of test detects the slightest things. Although the news are not looking good, things are not pointing in the right direction for him, and this is going to, with no doubt, probably hurt his reputation. This is still a lot better than what is going on as far as the speculation and the false claims online on videos. There is a lot of people on YouTube and on other news articles blowing this even further out of proportion just to get views, going as far as putting something in their thumbnails or in the title of their video about steroids or saying he's juicing up. It goes without saying that it's highly unethical and not the best thing to do, to take advantage of somebody's misfortune or mistakes and try to capitalize on them by making a bad situation into an even worse situation by spreading even worse rumors than what actually has happened. I'm not trying to excuse any type of fighter that uses banned substance during a fight. However, I also do want to make sure I clarify that although the situation is bad, the things that are being said that have occurred are even worse than the reality. Let me know what y'all think. We're gonna have to wait around and see what Valdez has to say. And if you like what you hear, hit a like. Don't forget to subscribe. If you don't like what I say, dislike. Lokoz Boxing.